australienne côté custom et non pas Naidu, d'après ce que je comprends. À cause de toute communication qui n'en a, c'était avec Australiens, les officiers australiens et nous. Et jamais, par exemple, dit que Naidu n'a pas dans aucune correspondance ou bien dans aucune discussion. Ça, Australien initialement, qui joignent avec M. Sabe, qui s'est logé mon porte l'auto, pour discuter sa affaire taxe et non pas avec moi.
That was Glenn Savvy?
Correct.
Okay.
So pour moi, pour un motif qui m'ont victimise M. Naidu, il pas existé à cause mon parti connaît involved dans la caisse et mon parti ne connaît qu'un M. Naidu existait. Pour nous victimiser un monde, on a besoin de connaître, premièrement, il existait. Et moi, par exemple, je dis, je ne pas connais lui, et qui m'a dit avec un monde qui ne pas connaît. Comme un résultat qui est venu ici, il accuse moi, qui c'est moi qui est responsable pour ce bon problème et que finalement son conviction. Mon fait un peu recherche, le M. Naidu, et son bon court case qu'il en a. Voilà qui est mon noir. On vient à travers des gisements contre lui. Un, de Supreme Court, qui M. Naidu et les autres, qui ont été convicts par Supreme Court. Et deuxièmement, un gisement avec Court of Appeal, qui appelle sa conviction. Alors, il passe ici la cour qui est convaincu, mais dès la cour. Et deuxième la cour, tu as 3 juges et non pas un juge. Dans le jugement Supreme Court, si vous lisez ce jugement, qui est le domaine public, vous avez une référence qui est fait, qui est un statement que M. Naidu donne la police. Quand Naidu admet qu'il conspire pour commettre sa offense, qu'il gagne sa azé. Dans le jugement aussi, il y en a une autre référence pour l'évidence qu'un officier de la police qui donne, et ces officiers de la police disent que pendant la journée que sa offense qui passée, ils voient M. Naidu et les autres perpetrators dans l'auto ensemble. Raison qui m'explique ça, c'est à cause de M. Naidu dit qu'il pas contre ça dit monde, ça les autres dit monde, ou bien il pas contre Krishnamurti. Et ça a montré que M. Naidu a menti devant la commission. Dans le cas Naidu, il est passé, le jugement qui a donné dans un système multi-party et non pas d'un one-party state. Il est représenté par un avocat. Si il partit commettre sa offense par lundi et raison qu'il gagne ça d'après M. Naidu, c'est à cause de moi qui victimise lui ou bien mon frame. À cause de ça, il fait sortir ça avec la police ou bien la cour. Il n'a pas aucune raison pour lui perdre pour cause de la vérité, à cause de ça, il y a un système multiparty. Si par Naidu il dit, moi qui frame lui, et à cause de moi qui gagne convicted, et State House qui interview, ainsi de suite, alors par l'implication, il aussi veut dire, tous les officiers de la police, attorney général, et sa zils qui te convict lui, et ça trois les autres zils qui te posent sa conviction, il y a aussi besoin de voir en victimisation. Alors peut-être, commission, il devrait demander ce du monde. Et pour guetter si jamais moment fait accomplir exote pour frame M. Naidu. M. Naidu vient ici, il a raconté des histoires. Il a accusé son victimisation. Mais il n'a pas montré aucune évidence dans la commission. Est-ce que moi qui te donne l'ordre pour pousser ou bien pour terminer l'emploi avec Custom, est-ce que moi qui te fais les gagner emprisonnement? Est-ce que moi qui te plante l'évidence loli, il pas nos bout montrer aucun quelque chose. À cause de M. Naidoo, il mentit avec sa commission. Peut-être pour comprendre un peu plus bien l'histoire de M. Naidoo et son condamnation, la commission devrait demander son personnel file pour qu'on connaisse à cause qui tu gagnes poussé ou bien tu resignes dans le département custom. Et si vrai tu travailles mon file, et aussi peut-être je devrais demander son supervisor à l'époque, qui d'après les gisements, mon quoi à l'époque c'est M. Charles Morin. Moi aussi comprends qu'il claim que M. Sampson a créé pour discuter de ce véhicule. M. Sampson, on comprend, peut venir ici devant la commission pour répondre à ça. Alors, il y a donc plus de clarification, commission. Pour conclure, on a encore une fois dit que moi, je ne sais pas qu'on Naidoo, je ne sais pas qu'on existé jusqu'à là, je suis devant sa commission. Merci.
Thank you very much for your response to that. I think a couple of things. It wasn't direct victimization because of you. It was victimization because of your relationships with people in authority. I think that was his case. So it wasn't as if you were following him or victimizing him. I don't even think he said you asked for him to be victimized. So his case was he was victimized because he drew attention to something which the state house authorities, if we call them that, didn't like. You know, one other thing you said, it was in, you know, a multi-party democracy and everything. And, you know, this commission has heard that even today people are still afraid, right? They're still afraid to speak out. And, you know, people have come here and said they've never said these things before. They've never said anything. There's judgments. We say, why didn't you appeal? How could I appeal? And this is in, you know, in the 2000s. So we totally agree that multi-party democracy came in at 1993. But from what we hear from complainants, that didn't immediately give them a sense that they were now living in a free democratic society governed by the rule of law. So that's why you might see our cases often go way beyond 1993 because people did not feel those changes. Or if those changes were there, they didn't feel able to take advantage of them and implement them.
But the point is, if he was innocent, if he was being framed by State House or otherwise, he's never stated it anyway.
Yeah, just to us. Just to us. So in your... the evidence he gave about there being a problem with the tax, that was true. There was a problem with it.
I did say this, yes.
That's what I thought you did say. And then that was sorted out with the Australian supervisor.
Correct.
And you had no idea that Mr. Sampson was going to call him in and...
Not at all,
no.
until I heard it here.
Yeah. Well, he never said that you instigated, right? But this was the result of what happened because of who you are. So I'll just hand over for questions to them.
Just one other thing I need to add is that if there was a case, if there was whatever allegation that he has made, there were 2 cars imported, not one. Yes. And why? I mean, I feel that I am being victimized now.
Yeah. We will call the other person.
I mean, it's not a question of, one or the other. I mean, it's... Yeah. I mean, it's very clear to me this is a personal vendetta of some sort.
No, Mr. Savvy's...
It could not be from the commission, no.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
Mr. Savvy is being called in relation to another case, and he will be asked to address this in relation to that case. It is, I mean, if we called everyone in every case, we'll be here for 30 years. You know, that's the. But I think we've also calling you later to explain to us
But
about SMB marketing, Seychelles Marketing Board. Yeah, we'll be calling you.
But also to me is that if he's asking for compensation, why just me?
Because he thinks you're, I don't know, maybe you're more powerful than Mr. Savvy. I'm not sure. Or richer, one of the two.
Maybe he's just a gold digger. I don't know. Anyway, eventually you'll find the truth.
Mr. Al-Habji, I just wanted to know, how was the issue of the tax settled with
Very
the
simple.
Australian tax?
The cars were brought in. Yes, it was lower, valued lower than its market price, and there are reasons for that. Again, anyway, let me explain. The car was the last two demonstration model, and they were right-hand drive sitting in Italy. Italy does not allow right-hand drive on the road. That's why this was discounted. The real price of those cars was closer to £12,000, not £20,000, as he alleges. And this is in the public domain. Don't believe me. Google it. You'll find it. Okay? So it was reduced to about £8,000 because of that. And this has been confirmed later on, not by us, but by the commissioner responsible was investigating this Australian gentleman. He had his own research, and he accepted that. That was correct, because the manufacturers confirmed to him. And however, his argument was, that is true, but the law says you must be on market value. In the meantime, while all this was going on, we had lots of issues with the vehicles, mechanical issues, and we wrote back to the manufacturers, and they said they cannot do anything since there's no service agent in Seychelles. So you have to ship it to the closest right-hand drive service agent, which is UK, South Africa, or Singapore, Malaysia. So it was shipped out to Malaysia, for which then we got a full refund for the value that, in fact, we had declared as our importation value. So if we had not declared the right, but why would they only refund us that amount? So that's the story of the two vehicles.
Maseratis, no?
Correct. And again, what I would suggest, don't believe a word I've told you. Call for the file from the customs, and you will see all the proof in there. Like I said, call his personal file also, which is very important. I think it will give you and know the true character of Mr. Naidu.
We do ask for the files. Sometimes they take a while to get, like months, but we do ask for them in the cases, because the documents do often tell a story, yeah.
Just for the record, Mr. Valabi, they didn't just mention your name in the case, you also told about other person, as you said rightly.
Sorry?
You also told about somebody else in the same case. So you are not the only one. In the file, he said you and somebody else.
Yeah, there are two vehicles that were imported equally.
Yeah. So he didn't just talk about yourself, like two.
I think the objection was he's just the person sitting here, and Mr. Savvy's not here yet, but he's coming.
So he'll be coming. You don't know Mr. Naidu.
Until I saw his face on TV from here, no.
Okay. Until he came before the commission.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
We don't, very short and sweet, we don't have any further questions for you. Thank you. Thank you for your presentation and for the clarity of it. We will continue to investigate this case, and no doubt you will hear it if you follow the proceedings as you go along. But thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. I'm very interested in the marketing board, understanding the philosophy.
Can I suggest one thing before I come for the marketing board, that if it's possible, just have a quick scan and read the marketing board act. I think it'll save a lot of everybody's time.
Yeah, we will do that. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we do have Mr. Bernard Georges. I'm not sure if he's here yet. No? Okay. Yeah, because he's got until All right, we will have to adjourn. Okay, we will adjourn and we will return at 2 o'clock for Mr. Georges. Thank you.
All rise.